Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Monday, the last day of August 2015. Southwest wind is expected over the Great Basin Tuesday through Thursday of this week, and that's the main fire potential impact we're looking for the next few days. Fuels aren't necessarily critical in all of these areas, and so we won't be issuing high risks for all of these areas. But low relative humidities and southwest gusts up to 30 to 35 miles an hour are expected in the Tuesday through Thursday timeframe. We had quite a bit of lightning activity in central and eastern Utah yesterday, and those storms were accompanied in some cases by pretty good precipitation amounts between a quarter to a third of an inch in some areas, and other areas received more spotty precipitation. We had moderate initial attack activity yesterday, picking up some fires from the lightning in southeast Idaho on Saturday, and then initial attack from yesterday's lightning in Utah. These new fires have stayed on the small side. This morning's water vapor imagery shows that low moving off to the north and east out of the area, and we're left with a generally dry west to southwest flow across the Great Basin. Overall significant fire potential has decreased across Idaho in the wake of that low pressure system, bringing some scattered showers to the central Idaho mountains and cooler temperatures to much of the area. Temperatures will still remain cool across the north, while we'll see some gradual warming across Utah and Nevada today. Any thunderstorms that pop up this afternoon will be confined to mainly southeastern Utah. Generally sunny skies will continue into Tuesday as we see that dry southwest flow spread throughout the Great Basin. Another trough is beginning to drop into the Pacific Northwest, and that will cause an increase in those southwest winds over eastern Nevada and western Utah, and possibly even over portions of eastern Idaho. Temperatures will continue to warm on Tuesday, with highs near 90 degrees in most of the valley locations. And we'll see those winds starting to pick up beginning on Tuesday, especially over portions of central and eastern Nevada. On Wednesday, that trough begins to move further south and east, and strong southwest winds will continue across the southern and eastern portions of the Great Basin. At this time, it does look like a cold front drops into the north-central Idaho mountains, and we could see some showers and thunderstorm activity develop there. Gusty winds will continue on Wednesday, and we'll see those winds pick up in the east-central Idaho mountains. On Thursday, the trough deepens and brings us a little better shot of some showers to Idaho and cooling temperatures across the north. Gusty winds will continue across the southern portions of the Great Basin. On Friday, the main trough drops into the Pacific Northwest, keeping dry southwest flow in place across Nevada and much of Utah. We may see some of that dry air move into Idaho for the day, but by Saturday, the main trough moves through the central Idaho mountains, and we could see showers continuing there on Saturday. By Sunday and into the first part of next week, we'll see a return of the drying trend region-wide. Forecast precipitation amounts for today and tomorrow are really going to be limited to the mountains of central and eastern Utah. But as we look towards the latter part of the week, particularly Thursday and Friday, we see that better chance of showers in the central Idaho mountains. The best chance for showers will be limited to the far northern reaches of the Great Basin, but that's where we're seeing our highest fire potential and the area that those showers will do the most good. Overall fire danger has decreased over the weekend with the showers and cooler temperatures that have moved into the north. ERCs for the Payette and Boise National Forests have come down enough to be back below the 80th percentile, where ERCs over Utah and Nevada have remained somewhat stable and will stay near the normal line this week under the warm and dry conditions. The Climate Prediction Center is forecasting near normal temperatures going into the middle of September, with maybe a bias on the warm side across the west and the cool side across the east, with near to below normal precipitation across much of the region. So we could be moving into a dry period for the middle of the month, which is not particularly abnormal for the middle of September. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.